It's the beginning of the weekend here in our Transformer world, and the Japanese website and magazine of Hobby Dengeki has given us a bunch of teasers and an update of an upcoming event that will be happening in Akihabara, Japan, in Tokyo. So Hobby Dengeki gave us first a teaser of the upcoming Transformers X Macross crossover, celebrating the 30th anniversary of Macross 7, specifically that series, along with the 40th anniversary, of course, of Transformers. This is the next in the Takara Tomy Transformers Synergenex line, these Japanese crossovers with all these different brands. Of course, Macross 7 being the focus here today. Originally, the teaser that we got for this was heavily implied that it was going to be a crossover with the Macross 7 pilot's Basara, and specifically his VF-19 Excalibur Custom Valkyrie, which is a transformable jet and very iconic if you're a fan of Macross and big mecha and stuff. And we saw that teaser a few months ago, and now we got a new teaser here, which shows a little more of the upper torso and some of the details. It's a little dark, but some fans have brightened up the image and it kind of pops a lot of those details. Now we could see just a little bit better what's going on here. And it looks like they're taking that VF-19 Excalibur Custom Valkyrie and putting a bit of an Optimus Prime spin on it that is very like a G1 Optimus Prime truck window chest, which is kind of wild for something that is going to turn into a jet. And but still keeping that Basara flavor. I mean, you could see it in the head sculpt and stuff like that. It looks like it's going to come with a big giant mecha guitar, which I guessed was something that was probably going to happen, and that's pretty badass that they're going to do that. We're going to see the return of big giant robots with big giant guitars. We haven't seen that since like animated Soundwave and Sound Blaster. We saw it a little bit with Earthspark and everything with Rumble and Frenzy. Mike Sounder from Gal Geiger. So very cool that he's going to come with a giant guitar because Basara had a guitar. So how could you not have that with that kind of fusion? Very, very cool. This is all we got right now visually, but the listings say something very important, and we'll translate it here. It's a collaboration between Macross 7 and Transformers. This is a gray prototype sample being shown right now of what they call it Basara Prime. That's the name of it, which transforms into a Fire Valkyrie fighter into robot and jet mode, and will be revealed at the T-Spark Zone event in Akihabara, Japan on January 17th to the 19th, along with other Transformer reveals across this Synergenex line. Very, very cool. And then they say here in the data, the price is to be determined. The pre-orders are going to be happening in summer of 2025, and then the scheduled release will be in winter of 2025. No specific dates just yet, but very, very cool. I hope there's more of this Macross stuff. It's so tied to the history of Transformers. How could they not? The second part of this Hobby Dengeki reveal is some slightly better images of what we already talked about before of our Masterpiece MPG-15 Masterpiece Beast Wars Rattle, aka Beast Wars Rattrap. So we got some better, more crispier images that we had before of a more official manner. And then we got even more of the early but blurry images that we always talk about here. More of the robot mode, some more of the rat mode, so we could see like the different poses that it could do, which is pretty cool. I dig that. It closes up that underbelly of the rat mode chest just so it could be used for all that nice detail, because every other Rattrap ever always had that opened. It's just how it was for the transformation and the budget for those old toys. But we also got a blurry image of the accessories that he's finally going to be coming with. And from what it looks like here, we get 2 extra robot mode heads with different expressions, so assumably 3 in total here. His iconic gun that we already know. A adapter piece that makes that normally flush rat belly, if you will, now something that has an adapter piece on it, so he can attach to your original Masterpiece Optimus Primal and do very similar to what we talked about last time, where the original Thrilling 30 Deluxe Class Rattrap was able to attach to Optimus Primal because he had this little peg and everything, and because this one has that flush belly, there is no room for that peg. So this is an adapter piece that makes a whole new belly so that he could attach to the back of that Primal and ride on the back in both jet mode and in gorilla mode. All those beautiful iconic scenes of awesomeness. And then there's another rat head for different expressions. So you got 2 rat heads in total. You got his 2 little sticky bombs that are going to attach on the inside of his arms and can be also used as weapons, and another stand adapter piece. So a lot of cool stuff there. Again, he's going to be 100% revealed at this T-Spark Zone event in Akihabara, Japan. Again, January 17th to the 19th. And just a reminder, his pre-orders will be going up February 10th, 2025, and his planned release date is sometime in September of 2025. And he will be 15,000 yen, or about, with exchange, about $95 USD. Very, very cool. Super excited about Rattrap. Love what I see here, and it's amazing. It would have been cool if he had some of, a little more extra stuff, but I'm happy that we're getting him at all. And now all we're waiting for now is if and when we get Airazor and we're done our Season 1 cast of Maximals. Anyhow, guys, stay tuned tomorrow for the Transformers Slag podcast Saturday night live stream main event at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific, tomorrow, Saturday night. And we'll be covering more news, taking some questions from the fans, and just having a good old time talking about the robots in disguise like we always do here. Anyhow, people, thanks again for listening to the Transformers Slag podcast, because I'm keeping you educated, entertained, and informed about our hobby. I hope you enjoy your weekend. I hope to see you tomorrow on the live stream, and I hope to talk to you in the near future.